to kick me out every time I try and get in, and to crash my game. So I am going to test something and see if things will work properly after that. I've already given the server a restart because it lets me in, but it kicks me out immediately. I'm wondering if somebody has left a duper going or something like that. So let's have a look. I'll just try turning off Distant Horizons as well because it's the last thing I updated. We'll see if it wants to work. We'll get some music going in the meantime. All right, get some music going. All right, we are listening to Too High to Die, of course. Now let's see what happens if I try and jump on the server now if I restart my game. If it still fails, we know it's probably not server. Penultimate in for the fun. Yep. Welcome, Akashashin. Alright. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Just trying to get my game to work. Just restarted the server because it seems to be sitting... It's okay, it's sitting at pretty low memory and pretty low CPU at the moment. If I try and get in now, we'll see if it does in fact still crash. If it does, then we'll have to have a look at some other options and why it's doing that. We had someone set up a duper in a sand duper on the server, wondering if it was left running and if there's something we need to do to fix that if it was, or if it's just my game. So I can try the backup server and see if that one, the test server, and see if that one has the same issues. Alright, looks like it just needed a restart. See if I can sleep. Cool. Okay, looks like the server just needed a restart. And we got a wandering trader hanging around. So, who will? He's dangling his llamas. I'll have to show you this in a moment. I'll jump off the server for now. We'll jump back in right before the music ends. Okay, no, I'll jump in again in a moment. I'll just try and get the stream out there to a few more people. I'll get the browser closed so it doesn't cause problems. Hello, Cat Smith. Good to see you. Alright. Let's make sure we can get back into the server. Okay, looks like it. Alright, so I'll do world border, add 8192. Excellent. Okay, we've increased the world border. And we'll do some spruiking of the stream in a couple of Discord channels, and then we'll get into the game. And we'll just do a replace on the update all titles on the no, we won't cancel. it'll just update all titles. Hopefully it'll take the thumbnail. I have to go at some point to get yourself some more food. Fair enough. And no anti-food notes for you. Okay. Alright. We'll just finish the music up and we'll jump into the game. And we'll just do a quick zoom out. So I got something that looks vaguely like the thumbnail. There we go. So this is the island that we're working on. I've disabled distant horizons for now. I'm not sure if that was what was causing problems for me, but that's fine. By island, I mean village, of course. Alright. So, we'll just grab this wandering trader. They've dropped their llamas off already. Have they dropped their llamas, or are the llamas underneath them still? The llamas are still underneath them. That's not very nice of you. Okay. What have you got for sale? Anything interesting? Pale hanging moss, lily of the valley, some acacia logs, and you're buying spider eyes. Okay. Well, when you disappear, those llamas are going to have a hard time. Maybe we can lead you over this way. Where'd you go? Tangling the llamas. That's just rude. Alright. What enchantments are on the iron pickaxe? I don't have any enchantments on the iron pickaxe. Oh, he does. Fortune and Unbreaking. That's a good point. Forgot they actually sell stuff like that now. That's not too bad. I've got a diamond one though. It's got efficiency too. I don't even have any emeralds anyway. I got to rebuild my my village. All right. Let's see. Can we rescue the llamas? That's my question. We do some baked potatoes, in case a wandering trader wants baked potatoes. I don't think he does, but in case another one does later. Birthday party for twins. Pinatas. That's a point. Okay. Let's take hay bales and fermented spider eyes. We happen to have some hay bales. Happen to have some hay bales right here. I think it'll only take 2 or 3 of them though. Yeah, there's a bunch just past him as well, but he won't take that many anyway. I won't use the gold hoe because that will cause problems. Just use our hands, I think. If we're trying to use the gold hoe, that'll mess with claims. Whoop. Almost fell in a hole. Might just put another bit of dirt in that hole. There we go. You can tell where he is by the llama trail though. How many will you take? 2. How means I can get pumpkin seeds. Not that I need those badly. I think I already got them. That's pretty sure I have them at least at my other, at least at spawn base. But where's he gone now? Still in there? Yes. We'll get some pumpkin seeds. Why not? That way we don't have to go back anywhere to get them. We don't have to waste elytra. Really encountered double lefty. You mean me? I actually use the mouse in my right hand, but I am left-handed, if you're wondering. Okay, so I think we need a water bucket if we're going to do anything with those llamas. So we need to get a platform down a bit lower to get the llamas to safety. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take some of these. Gonna rebuild them as shops anyway, so. Or market stalls. Let's ignore the spam from the LAN mod. Might just get the golden hoe out of my inventory, out of my hotbars, so that doesn't keep coming up. Okay. It should be enough to get a platform down there. That looks like it's probably low enough. Yep. Alright, let's head back up to the surface. Not drown in here. Alrighty. Trick lefty, even cooler, yeah. Alright. We got enough for some ladders. Let's see if we've got any other ladders. Or sticks at the moment. 3 will do for the moment. I'm worried about getting the llamas safely down. Now, do we have shears on us is the question. What are you doing over there? So tantalizingly close. Alright. We do have the elytra, and we do have a couple of rockets, so we can just get it straight back up again anyway. we might do, and see if we can just lead the trader back over here to get the llamas out. Make sure we're wearing the Ultra. Yep. Fallen for that one before, literally. No, we want to get them down. Want to get them off the platform first. We can worry about getting them safely anywhere else after that. All right, so let's go for another 3 ladders and a bunch of slabs. Put the seeds in there, and those ones in there. Oh, we had a stack. That makes sense. Okay, now, are you over? You're not quite over. Look at that, exactly the right amount of ladders. Ah. We've got our pinata. Do we have shear loss? We don't have shears, but we can make some easily enough. And of course he moves them at the last second. Right as we get the shears. Alright, let's get the shears ready. Alright. Rescued from the wandering trader, who would do you harm. Alright. Now we have one more slab here, I think. I got spruce slabs. Let's just put some spruce slabs around as insurance if we do jump onto these llamas. And we'll grab that lead and get you into the boat as well. There we go. Now I think it might be worthwhile just getting a bit more insurance in the way of slabs around here so that we don't fall off into the void. Even though we've got an elytra, it's nice to not be kicked off into the void when doing these things. Yeah, I know that real world physics isn't a thing in Minecraft, but it's still, I still like to act like it is sometimes. I don't know why. It's more that if I get kicked off the llamas, they're going to send me sideways, and I could potentially go into the void, even though we're in the elytra. I may not have the presence of mind, even though I've just talked about it, to remember to actually use the rockets in the elytra to get myself out of trouble. Because that would be a thing that I would do. Alright, let's make sure we got enough space around here. I think that's enough space on this side. We'll go on this side with a bit more space. Make sure this is filled in. And over here as well. We can worry about how to get the llamas up to ground level later on. For the moment, let's get them tamed. Because these are the only llamas we're going to get in a Skyflat world. I mean, I've got some already, but these are the only type of llamas we're going to get. Haven't tamed yet, though. Let's try the other one. Candy. Alright, I might need to actually get these guys out of the boat. I think there might have been a change to the way taming works. So I've had this happen in the past where if they're not on a normal level, they can be difficult to tame. I'll try one more time. They're not kicking me off, which is bothering me. Alright, so I might need to do the... Oh. Yeah, I might need to do the... Get a lead on the boat trick. No, what are they on the boat? Not the llama. Must be this end then. There we go. Electro's joined. Let's see if we can get these guys over something else safely. Is this working? Are they still following me? Uh-oh. That was unexpected. Okay, that was completely unexpected. I think the boat pulled me down. It felt like it. Oh well, luckily. My gear will be where I left it, but that's not great. I think they're getting stuck in the blocks. And I think I lost the llamas. I think I'll sleep. I may have lost all my gear. It may have just gotten blown up. Alright. I don't know what happened there. Was it you? Did you kick me off? I reckon the slimes kicked me off. As I said, I had an elytra and I didn't think to try and save myself with it. I think my stuff is gone. I think it got blown up. That is not cool. Alright, this is where I need to pull out the insurance card, I think. The health insurance card. Electro's down there. Hi, Electro. It's safe. Cool. I can't see that far, I guess. But the llamas are gone. That's what I get for trying to save llamas, I guess. Oh, I'll grab another bucket and get some water. And head down safely. There's a creeper above us. Alright, and this is the reason for the health insurance on the game, on the server. Alright, I'll head back up. What dreams may come to those who venture into the void, but glory unto them, for they have 2 llamas and an elytra. Well, I still have 2 llamas. Alright, let's head back down. May as well grab a baked potato while I'm here. Let's get away from that noise. I'm not happy about that. They can wander off into the void. Might just take them out from up here. Whoa, that was a bad idea. There's a lot of monsters down there. I'm amazed we survived that. So we need to light up down there, basically. We'll have to get to that later. I think they are throwing each other over the edge. Spiders were following me, I know that. Alright, I think it's time to clean up more of the trial chamber that's above ground. I was gonna spruik my stream on a couple of Discord servers, but I never actually got to that. I'm out of arrows. Alright, we're going to leave the 500 wall here, but we're going to try and clean up around the church. We've got too much gear on. Too much gear on us. Thank you, Electro, for the assist, by the way. Appreciate that. Well, everything's in the sky, really. But above ground is what I'm referring to as above village level. Above village level is what I'm referring to as above ground. That makes a bit more sense saying it that way around. Okay, let's see if I can get a few more things, and might pop the diamond chestplate on since we're at safe height, effectively. Did we lose? No, we didn't lose our diamond pickaxe. There it is. Let's say, did we lose our diamond pickaxe? But no. Let's reorganize things a little better so that they're in the order I prefer them in, and I understand where things are when I need them in a hurry. Don't have a shovel, but that's okay. So he's going to excavate the church from the trial chamber. Or extricate would be another word. Extricate's a great word. Alright, so we might actually use some of the tough bricks to extend the ground level. And we've got a bunch of copper stuff that we can grab here as well. So still on 1.21.8. What mod for the inventory? I don't think there was a mod. This is mostly vanilla, so... Ah, carrying a bunch of iron. They usually show things in pairs. Not sure what you mean. You mean the recipe book? Let's see. That's right, we had a bunch of iron in the offhand. We'll put a shield there instead. There we go. Iron can go away. Do you have any individual items? Yeah, that's a more recent thing in vanilla, I believe. It just gives you several options to choose from. And so it shows you a stack rather than individual things. We have a shulker box. We have a couple of shulker boxes. Maybe I should be putting stuff in shulker boxes. Like that one. What's in this one? Tough bricks. Okay. Might start putting... I'll start putting copper in the other one. Running out of space. Copper and variance. There we go. Alrighty. Hey, Booman Ice Cream. And hello there, Wok F32? Work F32, I should say. Welcome. Looks like you came by and disappeared again, but thank you for stopping by. Okay. Shulker boxes are amazingly useful. let's get ourselves a little platform here. A bit better. I'll head down and grab the dropped bits of tuff. And while we're here, we'll light up down this area so we don't get mobs spawning at night on this bit. At least not so many. It's starting to look like a functional church in the edge there now. So let's look at going up a little bit now. Obviously we've got vaults, and we've still got the trial chamber enemies, which makes things a little nasty. Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, that's right, we don't have any bows, any arrows. You have to take it out the hard way. We can get some arrows at least. How are they hitting me? Keep my shield up the whole time. I reckon it's lag. Server lag. Alright. What the heck? Well, that's frustrating. Here's all our arrows already. Take each other out, and we finally got the spawner to drop some loot. Like it's night time as well, I need to sleep. And it's baked potatoes. Of course it's baked potatoes. Oh, there's some arrows at least. Hi, Unchecked Dog. Good to see you. Hey, we're doing well on Twitch. We've got like 4 people watching. That's great for Twitch. Yeah, basically nobody on YouTube, but we've got plenty of people on Twitch, so that's cool. Twitch crowd represent. And yes, Unchecked Door's been here for a while, Akashashin. So there's a spider spawner up here as well. Snowballs. Have to make the pumpkin farm and make a snowball farm. So you don't get snowballs any other way on Superflat or Skyflat. Need some more keys. Haven't got all the vaults around here. You'd think with it being on my doorstep I would have already cleared it out, but no. Why did no? More husks. Okay, it's the same chamber, I guess. So that makes sense. You gonna spawn another one? Yes. Ah, it broke my shield. Okay, it's a bit rude. Apparently we're out of arrows, even though I'm sure I just picked some up. Whoa. Yeah, we did pick up arrows. How did we not have any available? Where'd they go? Switch to enchanted bow. Okay, that seems to have taken care of them. Not the way to do this. Well, I'm getting more arrows at least. Fire charges. And more potatoes. Well, we'll eat the potatoes. In your shield. Alright, let's get out of here. Drag him out into the open. Well, this isn't actually a mod. This is mostly vanilla. So this is... world generation was actually a Superflat world, but with sand instead of the grass layer. And we got... what was it? Air instead of the dirt and bedrock layers. And then that was generated in 1.17. And then just, yeah, upgraded to later versions. Alright, let's grab ourselves a new shield. Spruce logs and one of those bits of iron for that. And we'll put the other stuff into the copper shulker box. Grab all the tough and put that into the tough one. It's originally going to be just for tough bricks, but I think we'll put all the tough in there for now, just to keep things in order. New follower, excellent, thank you. What was that new follower for Unchecked? Yep, new follower for Unchecked. Nice of you, Akashashin. I really enjoy Unchecked all stuff. Haven't seen the streaming yet, but it's not even a data pack. It's literally just world generation. But I did make a data pack that allows you to generate the worlds in a similar way. So let's turn this one into these ones into snow as well. Already got 2 snow blocks. And let's get the shield happening. All right. Doors cord. I like it. I joined the doors cord. Uh-oh. It's like Electrode's gone to another trial chamber. Already lost our shield, and we're about to lose ourselves. Let's get out of here. Wait, has one of the other ones... one of the other ones has started up again? This is more dangerous than I thought. We might have to have a husk farm. Husk farm? What are they called again? A stray farm. Yeah, that was a good way to lose a shield. Good way to waste armor. Waste armor, waste iron. No, jungle, what the other one? Spruce. Enough for a shield? We need one more. Need one more. That is 6. I don't know why I thought it was 7. Ah, because there's 7 items in it, that's why. 7 items in total. Okay, we need more food. Maybe turn some of these into bread. That'll do. The rest can go in there. Alrighty. So we're hitting night time again. Well, I say I made the data pack for Trainer Superflat. I organised a data pack for Trainer Superflat. I got other people to do the actual coding. I just came up with the idea. You're done. Next one. Okay, they're all up there. Okay, we're turning into a pincushion, so let's get out of here. Haven't you joined yet? I thought you liked unchecked. I thought you liked unchecked. Yeah. Oh, hello on YouTube, whoever's watching. I haven't actually bothered to do any spruiking on Discords or anything for today's stream, but a few of the people that are likely to have turned up from spruiking on other Discords have turned up anyway, because they ended up subscribing and following. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to do the same. It's a little chaotic today. I'm just trying to clear out this trial chamber and disassemble it at the same time. And trying not to be turned into a pincushion by these guys. That was the last one. Yes. Awesome. Alright, let's get these arrows. And whatever's been dropped. Oh, someone's still there. Now they're gone. Alright. No keys, which is disappointing. Could use some keys for all these vaults. More snowballs. Alright, gonna need to get some silk touch for these ice. I'll just put all of these down so that next time we get a bunch of strays up here, they can't just immediately see down. I don't think I'm going to be able to disassemble it that fast. Can always start from the roof, I guess. Alrighty. Oh wow, we got 6 people on Twitch now. That's fantastic. Okay, so we've got a few arrows. Now we want to actually try and clear out this bit around the church a bit more. Yeah, we do still have a villager hiding away in there. The plan is to build a mob farm over here and get another villager, or to bring one over from spawn. A little mining and a little crafting. Oh, yeah, I've really got to stop falling down there. Might be time to use a few more of these bricks to make a better floor. Gonna make something out of copper, I think. Other than the 500. Put these ones down as well, just to slow the progression down when we get the next crop of strays. Copper becomes useful in an upgrade. It does indeed. Yeah, I'm still waiting for an upgrade to the Flan mod on the server. The one that allows for the land claims. Because it doesn't support 1.21.10 yet. Or 1.21.11. There are some people that have made their own versions, like their own forks of the mod. But I prefer to stick with the official fork. The official branch, I should say. Mainly because I don't want to have to try and figure it out myself if it goes wrong. I want to stay on a supported one. But yeah, looking forward to playing some more 1.21.11. I played 1.21.130 on my Bedrock side of things, just to try and get the zombie cape, both with my main account and my alt. My alt doesn't usually do much, but figured it was worthwhile trying to get that cape for it at least. zombie horse cape does look kind of cool, but I'm kind of just in the collecting capes just because I can phase of things. Land planes, I think those are called cars. That's an interesting interesting take on it. I guess you could say land ships as well. Well, yes, we've got airships, but what about land ships? This thing's pretty tall. Let's see if we can get on top. It's another stack of tough. Okay, we seem to have run out of pickaxe, so let's drop these so that we can pick up the copper before it despawns. Then we'll come back for the copper. We've almost excavated the top of the church. I think we'll continue the tough floor next to it over this way. We do have another pickaxe, so just I'm looking out for keeping the diamond one as long as possible. Alright, so we need to go back to at least here to completely free the church. Land ships are no joke. Fully Cooley is very cool, yes. Did enjoy that. So your first wild Nautilus today. Very cool. Killed a drown riding a zombie Nautilus and another drown came up behind it and grabbed hold of it and was being pulled around. That's kind of cool. Fully Cooley, also known as FLCL. Well, FLCL, also known as Fully Cooley. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. It's been a while since I watched it. Alright, let's go back for the copper we dropped and get another stone. Actually, we'll go for an iron pickaxe. It'll be a bit faster. We've got plenty of iron. Deal with a new crop of husks soon. Husks, strays. So yeah, we need to clear this lot out. Can we reach that? No, we can't reach that. Let's fix that. I think we lost those tough bricks. Oh well. Clean this up again. Get another pickaxe. I think we need to just put a wall here. Let's see. Yeah, so if we put a wall probably around here, it'll take care of the situation as far as these guys spilling out into the world goes. I reckon we need to put a glass ceiling on top and see if we can get them to burn up as soon as they start. Alrighty. Get some more sticks and some more pickaxes going. Maybe there's a second villager floating around somewhere, but I'm pretty sure we've only got the one that we hid away. Oh, look at that, we had 2 sticks left. 1 iron pickaxe it is then. I'll turn these into sticks for later, the next iron pickaxe. Hey, slimes, do you mind? Do I have thorns? I do. I thought it was other... Hey, Catsmith's joined. Welcome, Catsmith. What do we got now? Got Electro's already here. We got Catsmith as well. So Catsmith is not only in the Twitch chat, but also on the server. Catsmith, have you joined before? I can't remember. No, you mustn't have. Let's just fix a certain thing there. What's that? Left group add creator. I can't remember the command. I'll fix it later on, but I've got to get you into the creator group, Catsmith. I'll look that command up in a sec when I'm not standing in the middle of a trial chamber. Or the edge of one. Catsmith is also one of my patrons, so thank you for being a patron, Catsmith. Got to actually add the patron and the creator roles. Which one would you prefer to have show up on the server while you're online? Creator or patron as main role? Neither? Okay. I'm happy to leave you with no visible role on the server if you like. You are entitled to either. Or both. Alright, well that's a bit easier. Go from the top down. drop this stuff off and come back. It's exploring spawn, I see. We're having incredible luck with monsters. I'll come over and say hi in a little bit. Electro's over that way somewhere. Catsmith's over there. Alright. Come back for the candles. And of course, spawners have reset. Means I need more food. Oh, conveniently I have a chicken. Some more bread going. Alrighty. Field. And some food. Got into the laggy can't eat stage. Always fun. Alright, we need one more person to sleep because we've got three on the server now. Nope, nobody else wants to sleep. Okay then. Either nobody else is able to sleep or nobody else wants to sleep. Either way, not happening. Alright, let's grab some more spruce then, and we'll get another couple of shields going. Too far from your bed? Yeah, that's fine. It happens. I'll live. Make a spare. Snuck up behind me, you sneaky sneak. The right top, was it? Okay, that means this one's probably going to reset soon. What do we get for this one? Swiftness. I cancel that slowness. What happens if you have swiftness and slowness at the same time? Alrighty. Well, it looks like it's been a very successful stream on Twitch, so thank you all for being here on Twitch tonight, or today, depending on where you are, when you are, and where you are. Logically, I should have blown the creeper up, but I'm glad it doesn't. Alright. Let's head back to the top. Oh, got someone attacking us. Regular skelly bone? Regular skelly bone. Oh, another enchanted bow. What's that one? Unbreaking. Eh. Almost broken, unbreaking. That's kind of ironic. Alright. Let's head back up and go to the top, shall we? One of the ones that's already fallen is going to be what we need to get to clear this one. So where's he gone? Around the corner, of course. We get a key this time? That'd be great. I want to get some more bolts. Nope, just some bread. We don't even have room for. Because of the gunpowder. Let's grab the bread instead. That's a bit more important. Alright. Back on the roof. Probably got a lot of things on the roof now. So I forgot to light it up. Yep. We got at least one spider. Alright, let's light the roof up then, so we've still got a roof. That'll stop mobs from spawning up here at night time at least. And let's have a look at what we need to do from up here. I got some daylight. Nice. Ouch. Yep, let's put that one back. Alright, so I need to go a couple more blocks out this way, just to clear this area. You have great news for me for everyone. Okay, what's the great news, Akashashin? Disappeared to do something evil. Okay. So what is that great news, Akashashin? Is there something I've missed? Or is it something you want to share? The Doors Cord exists. So you created a Doors Cord for Unchecked Door, have you? Oh. You, little guy, are the bane of my life. Okay. I don't think we ever got those red candles before they despawned. Well, once I'm done with stream, I'll go check out the doors cord. Red candles are pretty replaceable though, so I'm not too fussed about missing the red candles. Just nice to have got some freebies. Tough bricks. Go in there. Dispensers. We need a place for dispensers. Oh, just there looks good. And string. And fire charges. Cool. Oi, don't steal my blocks. Cheeky zombies stealing my blocks. Trashing up my inventory with their rotten flesh. Alright, we've got a bit more bone meal, so that's cool. Whoop. Let's head up this way, see what we've dropped down here. Bunch of stuff there. Oh, of course, we've got more of you guys. I'm out of here. Yeah, I knew that would happen. Oh well. Get my stuff back. Hide in here for a sec. Organise my shield. Drop off this stuff and then head back out. Alright, we'll probably wrap up stream in about half an hour or so. He didn't even knock. Rude. Oi! Oi! How dare you? Rude. Rude. Just coming back to get that. That was very rude. So yes, although Flan will protect your gear from other players picking it up, it doesn't protect it from mobs picking it up. Hopefully there's some food, because I really need some food after all that. Oh, great. Just what we need. I'm out of here. Yeah, I wasn't going to survive that. Alright. They're going to have my stuff, aren't they? Not if I'm quick enough. Need to stop raining. Okay. Shield. Just craft those two together. And grab some more bread. Do any excess bows. Taking up all my space in my inventory. Okay. One more bread. I've got a few arrows, so maybe it's time to start fighting fire with fire. Or flame, as the case may be. Interesting. Rain puts out flame arrows. Is that new? I think that's new. Oh, we don't want to throw that bow. What's your enchanted bow? Unbreaking? Now two unbreaking two. Alright, so we could combine those ones and have a power to unbreaking 3. Electro left. Alright. Right, you got that one. Ah, Electro's left, so there's only 2 of us, so one of us can sleep now and get rid of the rain. It hasn't already stopped. How are you not getting hit by my arrows? You're right, point blank. Ah, we finally got a key. Alright, what's in this one then? Nothing particularly exciting by the look of it. Alright, well the rain stopped. If we sleep, we can actually get some daylight again as well, that'd be nice. Not sure what happened with this. Let's put the Elytra on. Seriously? Fluff the landing? Alrighty. The link escaped. Oh no! Unchecked made a doors cord. Yeah, the link won't show up in chat if you try to put it in chat. That's just the moderation settings. All right. Yeah, we're running into the edge of the 500 there. Might have to just move our 500 over by one block, or make it a standalone structure. It's more likely to actually oxidize if we make it a standalone structure. Oh! No, that's an existing diamond chest plate. I was like, did we get a diamond chest plate? No, we didn't. That was our existing one. We did get a new stone axe by the look of it. Right, that would use more than one. Maybe we got some more iron. Nothing particularly exciting though. Alright, we got an anvil, so let's use it. Pop that on there. So that'll cost 8 if we do it that way, or if we go this way, 10. I know which one I'm going for. Alright, so that gives us power 2, unbreaking 3. Which is still not as good, but it's good as a backup bow, I guess. We'll wait for other stuff to add to it. Alright, we've got a lot of bones there, so let's stack that lot. We've got some string. And we're going to need another pickaxe soon, so let's grab another pickaxe. Maybe put the diamond chest plate on the hotbar so we can switch to it if we need to. I'll just put the edge of our 500 back, just for the heck of it. We'll come back to that. Alright. Yes, it does. Yeah, I've been meaning to... I'm not expecting to accelerate it the way it is. We had a suggestion to use the... to use a time lapse with flashback of the 500 gradually oxidizing as a celebration of 500 subs. Except that The problem with that, of course, is that it's not going to oxidize particularly fast. Yeah, it's not going to oxidize particularly fast if we leave it in place, is what I was going to say. And there's the... Did I not make the pickaxe? Could have sworn I made the pickaxe. It would just like me to not make the pickaxe and think I did. Oh, well, I'll use this one for the moment for cleaning this up. I'm hoping people don't unsub. They do every now and then. It's just part of the content creator's life. Okay. There's the pickaxe I was looking for. I did make it. Ah. Okay. Let's head back up. Yeah, for some reason the stream's not going so well on YouTube today, but it's doing very well on Twitch, so guess that's just how it goes. That is not how I climb stairs. Alright, we're up to about an hour 48 minutes in, so I'll probably wrap things up in the next 10-15 minutes. Usually go for about 2 hours, and we're getting close to 2 now. Yeah, basically I'm trying to keep the durability on the diamond pickaxe. So I can go and buy another one, but Catsmith's still on. Alright, cool. I'll go catch up with Catsmith in a little bit. Before we finish up on the stream. That's a much more graceful landing. Okay. I can buy another pickaxe from the villagers. There's villagers that spawn. I just want to set my own up eventually. I just haven't... I've been focusing on trying to clear the trial chamber more than the building up the village side of things. It's a slow process, especially when the trial chamber keeps resetting. I mean, step one is obviously get the buildings uncovered, which I think I've done pretty well on the church today. Let's have a look. Yep, so the church is now excavated. The only part of the trial chamber that's still there is the ominous vault, because I don't want to destroy the ominous vault. I can't move it. Can't still touch them, unfortunately. Although I do need to do this bit here. It's a little close, so we've got another section to do. And then I think we'll call this section of the village reclaimed. Well, we'll just wall off the rest of the trial chamber for now. Of course. Where'd he go? There he is. Kill them. What? Top one. Do we have food in there? Hope we have food in there. Regen potion. That'll help. Alright, let's sleep. Switch back to the electric and go back to spawn for a while. $100 messages today with Restream chat. Awesome. There is it's not an economy-based server. It's basically a what's the word? It's a bartering and villager trading based server. Probably the best way to describe it. Okay, let's see. I haven't really set up a farm here yet. There's this basic one. And that one over there. I need to actually clean up the... need to grab a proper hoe rather than a golden one. And clean up the farms a little bit. And put some stuff at the bottom of the water so they don't become traps. And I've got to get another villager out here and repopulate. Alright. Let's head back to spawn. That was a silly way of doing things. Alright. Can't actually see where I'm going, and I don't have a map mod, and I don't have distant horizons. So I'm just going to head in the general direction of spawn. And hope for the best. There we go. So I might go turn distant horizons on and see if that's what stopped me from getting to the server. But I will do that after stream. So nearly 2 hours worth of stream anyway. So where's Catsmith? Catsmith is that away. And Catsmith just left. Hiding from me. Oh well, I just came to spawn and then you disappeared on me. But thanks for joining. It's been fun having you on the server today. I'll make sure I put a link to you and to Electro. I'll tag you both in the description on the replay. And I'm gonna get yeah, look at that pickaxe, it's nearly worn out. I'm gonna get some more resources. believe. Gotta go. No worries. Oh, you haven't got to go just yet. You just got a message from your ride telling you they're en route. Okay. Have a great day either way. I'm going to grab a lava bucket because I know there's at least one villager that buys lava buckets. And we'll just go to the mob farm for a little while. Grab a few things from the mob farm. Alright, what have we got in here? Got some more potatoes. A bit of iron. Some pork chops for some reason. Glowstone. Oh, I know what I can do for food. Go get some honey from the bee farm. Alright, I'll wrap things up shortly anyway. It was pretty hilarious that I came to see you at spawn and then you just disappeared. Just logged off just as I was walking up here. Alrighty. Let's close that. This is new. Alright, now who took lava buckets? Was it? It was you. You take lava buckets. Bucket and all, huh? Okay. Now you over here take iron from memory. Alright, and need a fair few more efficiency 2, so that's where the efficiency 2 came from. And you take all sorts of stuff. I will get some golden carrots, actually. No, I won't. I'll get some pumpkin pies because there's better value in the short term. Alrighty. Gonna get some more iron. And we'll do some more trading. Ooh. Slime. Get too close to you. I don't know if that slime has been kept, but it was annoying. So that's my little house over there with the happy ghast above it. It's my spawn house. With my single villager at spawn. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to get them over to the other village. Or if it's even worth bothering. Might leave some pumpkin pies here as well. So I could get some more emeralds just from the lava buckets. Get rid of the trash. So somebody set up a beacon by the look of it. Around here somewhere. There it is. Somebody set up a haste beacon near the iron farm. Nice. And got a few allies. Alright. Let's see, do we have any more lava yet? No. Alright, we'll come back to that. We'll head down to the iron farm. Someone's taken all the iron. Nope, they've turned into blocks. Okay, so they've sorted the iron into iron and poppies. We've got iron blocks there, the poppies there. I see even got an indicator of what's where. All right, so let's go with 14 because that'll give us 2 stacks of iron with the 3 we've already got. We'll just trade that for the moment. Alright, so we've just hit the 2-hour mark. Might wrap things up shortly, but I'm going to check if Distant Horizons is what was causing me to have troubles getting onto the server, but restarting it certainly helped. We'll just pop 1 iron down somewhere. Oh, we've got extra space anyway, so that's all good. We go 64, 64, and 1 extra. So we'll go trade that iron with the villagers. We'll get ourselves an improved pickaxe if we've got enough. You take lava buckets. You take iron there. You're a shepherd. Okay. So we get ourselves that pickaxe. That way we've got our efficiency. We got efficiency 3 from that as well, which should be nice. What are you offering? You got unbreaking. We'll have to come back to you. Yeah, you heard me. Alright. We'll go talk to the villagers at Zora's. We'll go sleep first. It's just me on the server at the moment. Catsmith had to go. And Electro left earlier. But it was nice to have them on the server. Let's sleep here. So it costs 5 if we go that way, or it costs 3 if we go that way. Let's go that way then. So efficiency 3 and repaired. All right. Throw those. Sell some to you. That looks familiar. I only got 10, so... What about you? What have you got? Unbreaking as well. Should have got that. Should have got it from you. Oh, we can get a diamond hoe though. And a diamond shovel with efficiency, but we'll get that later. Alright, what about you? Fortune. Alright, we'll leave it for now, but that's a good start. Alright, we'll eat some more of our bread, even though we've got pumpkin pies. Alright, I'll just show off the Patreon tree. So thank you to my Patreons. And that's for Catsmith, who was on earlier, Only Arrow, and the Fantastic Soap, who also made the data pack that I'm going to look at reinstating on the server that stops mobs from spawning on top of trial chambers and also stops falling sand from falling. Basically, it disappears once it becomes falling sand from the stationary sand state, but it doesn't affect sand dupers, which is great because sand dupers are needed on the server. And we had one made, so I have to check that one out. All right, I'm going to head off to my village in this general direction, which we can't actually see without distant horizons, but remember it was this way, and we found... How's the Elytra durability? The Elytra durability is great. We got mending, so all good. All right, so we're going to head this way. And we'll keep an eye out for the village. And there it is. Didn't take long at all. Alright, so we do need to get the distant horizons back on here so that we can see the village at a reasonable distance. So we know when we're going to land. No, I won't get lost in Skyflat. I will turn distant horizons back on and check it once I finish the stream. I won't do it on stream. But speaking of which, I will actually finish up the stream shortly. We're at a little over the 2-hour mark. So... some decent progress on getting the buildings uncovered. We will do just that one little section off to the side now that we've fixed our pickaxe. And we'll wrap things up. Of course. Probably one or two more. Here we go. And of course more bread. Okay, let's head up and just get that last little section. And we triggered another one of course, but that's fine. We're just going to get this bit. Well, that was fun. How do we manage that? Open the upper inventory and still eat. Whoop. Whoop. Good thing we kept the electron. Ouch. That could have been rather painful. Yeah, the sound does go a little bit funny sometimes. Alright, we've got another guy up there. Let's see if we can get him from here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Drop a couple of things off and see if we can clear a bit of space. Close enough, I guess. Couple of spaces in the inventory. Those up. Now we're not healing. Not healing fast enough. Just not getting the saturation from the bread. I think I need to switch to the pumpkin pies. Hello to whoever's watching on YouTube. I'm about to wrap up, but just trying to get this guy to stop hassling me. Need to heal. Heal faster. All right. Let's drop this off. And grab some more pumpkin pie. And switch back to our chest plate, I think, because the Elytra is not doing us any favors at the moment. Apart from stopping us from falling. I hate it when I do that. Okay, one past what I want to do. Okay. Have you not spotted us? Okay. Maybe we can't actually eat. That's better. Well, don't want to throw them. Where'd that go? Alright. You're stuck behind there, so let's get rid of you. That's the spawner done. Of course, we start the other one. And we're done. Got stuck. I knew that was going to happen. Should have switched the archer and got out. Oh well. We'll try and get our stuff back before someone else picks it up, but I doubt it'll happen. Yep, already getting hit. You got my flame bow, you son of a... Alright. Let me get some more arrows. Alright, let's try and get the rest of our stuff then. Even some arrows would be enough to take it out. Yeah, you're gonna just keep doing that. That's annoying. Don't have backup gear. That was my gear. Alright, can we at least get some of the other gear before it despawns? Nope. Okay, this is not a good place to be. Times like this, I wish Flan would actually stop the mobs from picking up your gear. Because a stray with that flame bow is dangerous. Can I get any more of my gear back? Ah! Not before I die, that's for sure. I need to get past that stray and get back to my other gear, which is up the top. This is why I want to clear out most of this trial chamber. I'm just going to have to punch it to death. One punch at a time. I don't have the materials to take it on any other way. Yeah, I have nothing. How am I supposed to beat it? This is ridiculous. No way. No. Come on, I've got to get them to fight against each other or something. It's ridiculous. I need to get that gear back. I need some arrows. Got nothing. Come on, give me something to work with. Okay. I just need some arrows. Come on, arrows and a bow. All I need. Okay, there's one arrow. There's a bow. At least that should be something I can get to. Ah! How dare you! That's just rude. Oh, come on. Can't get to it. You guys hurting each other now? Hope so. Thanks, Electro. This is getting ridiculous. Thanks. Yeah, there was no way I was doing that on my own. Thanks, Electro. Really appreciate that. Alright. Now the Electro's helped me get my gear back, I think I can actually wrap up the stream. And we'll get one more vault unlocked while we're here. I think that's all the stray blocks. Got a couple of trapdoors up there. We had one vault down here, one up there. I think we had a third one around. We haven't opened yet. That must be this one we haven't opened yet. Golden carrots and some arrows. Oh, and a potion of regen. Okay, that's better than nothing. So yeah, that's the vault, and that's the third vault up there that we already opened. So we got spare vault key. Let's double check we haven't opened up that last vault. Now we've opened it. Okay. All right, we may as well put a few more of these in and keep as many of these guys back as we can. All right, spare trial key and a few arrows. Slowness and slowness 2. That poison. Huh. Okay. Poison arrows must have been from one of the dispensers. All right. Farms and trial chambers are almost always awesome. Yes, we will build a farm in there later on. But I think now that we've finally got our gear back, thanks to the assist from Electro, and let's be honest, thanks to Electro basically taking out the overpowered Skelly with our gear, We need to get some backup gear in case that happens again. But for now, I think we'll leave it there. And I'll say thank you for everyone for being here today. Akashashin, thank you, and Unchecked Door, Electro, Catsmith, thank you all for being here. Thank you especially to Electro for the assist there, and thank you to the Boo Man for showing up earlier as well, and for being a 500 sub in the first place. And thank you all for being here. I'm going to jump into my outro screen. I'll say a big thank you to Catsmith for being a patron and also for joining the server today. And a thank you to Oniero and the Fantastic Soap for also being patrons. Really appreciate your patronage. And we'll have a listen to Cobblestone Generator. And I'll say a big thank you to Apollo Music for creating the music that I use in my streams. I did commission the music I use in the streams. Sorry, I almost fell off my chair there if you're wondering why it got suddenly loud. Yeah, thank you for being here for the stream. It's been a lot of fun. And thank you for making it one of my best Twitch streams ever. I think that's probably the most I've had on Twitch at one time in quite some time. So really appreciate that. You'll bring my averages up. I might even make it to Twitch affiliate sometime soon. All right. Next stream will be on Thursday. That'll be more than likely it'll be a hybrid pirates stream because I haven't done. Oh, sorry, hybrid pirates. It was either hybrid pirates or ethereal airships. Whichever one I didn't do last time I streamed. I did Inheritance last time, but the Inheritance, my time has come to an end in Inheritance, and there'll be a new episode out for that one. And there'll be 2 more episodes of Inheritance with me in them, but I have, or I will be handing the world over to somebody else soon, so keep an eye out for that one. But my time would have run out tomorrow anyway, so not a huge deal. And of course, the reason I ran out of time, or the reason I'm out of the world, is because I was taking more and more risks to try and make more and more interesting content before I wrapped up my time in the world. And I think it'll turn out well, so I'm pretty happy with what I've got. So, alrighty. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I'll be starting to replace the Hardcore Inheritance series. I'll be starting a new hardcore terrainless Superflat. I've actually got a world that I've been through for a while, my 3rd attempt, and I need to test the pack out with later versions of Minecraft and see how well it works. So, be a good time to get back into that. That will be there'll be more recorded content, more edited content coming as well. I've got the Eliminate series to edit and get out in January. And I've still got to do my 500 subscriber special. I haven't done that yet. So get that going. I'm up to 510 last time I checked. So yeah, we need to get onto that as well. I will enjoy the rest of my Sunday, Akashashin. Thank you very much. All right, a little bit more of the music to go after this short pause, which I use for just grabbing the little part of the end of this song for the what's the word? The stinger, I guess. Yeah. So I've got to actually make a new stinger as well, I think. Got to celebrate 500 a little bit more. So do have a cake on the old server for 2 years, so we might actually do a 500 subscriber cake or something on the main spawn area. All right, music of course is Cobblestone Generator by Apollo Music. At the beginning you heard Too High to Die and Mud Puddle. Alrighty, well, that's it.